gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe with notifications on.
Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to introduce Cockatoo family to you, and by Cockatoo family I mean the whole 21 species of these wonderful parrots. Before that, make sure you like and subscribe. All species of cockatoos are native to Australia, the Philippines, Indonesia, New Guinea, or the Solomon Islands. They range in size from 11 to 26 inches and have many different feather colors and patterns. Number 1. Bodden's black cockatoo. It is a species of bird that is native to southwestern Australia. It is a large cockatoo that is predominantly black and has striking red and yellow patches on its cheeks. The species was named after the French explorer Nicolas Baudin, who first observed and documented the bird in the early 19th century. Bodden's black cockatoo is an endangered species and faces threats such as habitat loss, illegal pet trade, and competition for food resources with other bird species. Conservation efforts are being made to protect the remaining populations, including habitat restoration programs and monitoring efforts. Number 2. The blue-eyed cockatoo, also known as the white cockatoo, is a type of cockatoo bird that is found in parts of Australia and New Guinea. They are known for their beautiful all-white feathers, with piercing blue eyes that give them their name. Blue-eyed cockatoos are social creatures and often live in flocks of up to 20 birds. They can also make great pets, although they require a lot of attention and care due to their high intelligence and energetic personality. Unfortunately, like many birds, the blue-eyed cockatoo is threatened by habitat loss and hunting. However, there are efforts to protect their populations and conserve their natural habitats. Number 3. Carnaby black cockatoo. Carnaby's black cockatoo is a species of large, black cockatoo native to southwestern Australia. It is named after Richard Carnaby, an English naturalist who collected the first specimen in 1843. The species is critically endangered due to habitat loss and fragmentation, and there are estimated to be less than 5,000 individuals remaining in the wild. Conservation efforts are underway to protect and restore their habitat, and captive breeding programs have been established to help increase their population. Carnaby's black cockatoo is similar to the Bodden in appearance. It has the same dark feathers with a white spot over its ears. What differentiates this species is the short crest of feathers on top of their head. They are known to travel in packs, and some farmers in Australia find them to be a nuisance because they eat the almond crop. Number 4. One of the smaller species of cockatoo, the Cockatiel is the species most often kept as pets. They have gray body feathers and a yellow crest of feathers on their head. They also have a bright orange spot on the side of their face. Unlike many of the other cockatoo species, these birds are not endangered. As pets, cockatiels are smart and friendly. Males might even learn to speak a few words. When were cockatiels discovered? Check this short. 5. The Duckoras corella is another small species of cockatoo. They are also known as the Solomon Island cockatoo. Their body feathers are white with a pinkish tinge. They have a blue ring around their eyes like the blue-eyed cockatoo, but it is not quite as vivid. The Duckoras corella has a short, curved beak and a small crest on top of their head. Due to habitat loss and trapping for the pet trade, their population is declining, and they are classified as near threatened by the IUCN. We must take care of animals and nature. As you have just noticed, 4 out of 5 cockatoos are endangered. Hello and welcome back to another video. This video is part 2 of introducing Cockatoo family. If you want to get to know different fascinating cockatoos, watch till the end. Before that, don't forget to like and subscribe. In part 1, we learned about 5 different cockatoos. They were Bodden's black cockatoo, blue-eyed cockatoo, Cockatiel, Carnaby's black cockatoo and Duckor corella. Today we will introduce 5 more. Gullah cockatoo. The gullah cockatoo is a medium-sized bird species native to Australia. They have pink and gray feathers, are highly social and intelligent, and typically feed on seeds, nuts, fruits, and flowers. They are known for their playful nature and the ability to mimic human speech. In captivity, they require a lot of attention and can live for up to 40 to 50 years. As pets, they are popular for their striking looks and unique personalities. They are not considered an endangered animal. However, like many wild animals, they face threats such as habitat destruction, hunting, and capture for the pet trade. It is important to ensure that these birds are not taken from the wild for the pet trade, and that their natural habitats are protected from destruction. Number 7, the Gang Cockatoo, or red-headed cockatoo, likes to spend summers in the mountains of southeastern Australia. In winter, they travel to lower elevations. The males are most noticeable for their bright red heads, while the female's head matches the rest of her body. Both the male and female have dark gray feathers and short tails. The Gang male is one of only 2 species of cockatoos with a bright red head. Their populations are decreasing due to habitat loss and capture for the pet trade. The glossy black cockatoo is a beautiful bird. The main color of their feather is, as you'd guess, black. The female has some yellow feathers on her head. Both males and females have dark orange or red stripes on their tails. This species primarily lives on Kangaroo Island in Australia. Recent wildfires have destroyed much of their habitat and, along with it, many of these birds have perished. The male and female have similar appearances, but the male has a larger beak. It feeds primarily on the seeds of the she-oak tree and uses its strong beak to extract the seeds from the cones of the tree. Glossy black cockatoos live in small groups or pairs, and reproduce slowly, making them vulnerable to habitat loss and other threats. These birds are classified as a vulnerable species, and conservation efforts are being made to protect their habitat and ensure their survival. Goffin's cockatoo, also known as the Tanimbar cockatoo, is a highly intelligent and social bird species belonging to the cockatoo family. They are native to the Tanimbar Islands in Indonesia and are prized for their friendly nature, playful personalities, and exceptional mimicry skills. Goffin's cockatoos have a distinctive crest of feathers on their heads that they can raise or lower to show their emotions. They are generally white or gray in color, with touches of pink on their faces. Goffin's cockatoos are intelligent, sociable, and entertaining birds that make wonderful companions for experienced pet owners who are willing to provide them with the care and attention they need. Goffin's cockatoos have suffered from a loss of habitat and capture for the pet trade. This has lessened their numbers in the wild over the last decade, but they are not endangered. The last one for today, the little Karela cockatoo, is a small species of white cockatoo native to Australia. They are named after the red or pink feathers on their face and belly. They are known for their loud screeching calls and their ability to bond closely with their owners. Little Karela cockatoos are social birds and often congregate in flocks, sometimes causing damage to crops and trees. They are popular pets due to their playful nature and intelligence, but require a lot of care and attention. Unlike many of the other cockatoo species, the little Karela population is actually thought to be increasing in the wild. Welcome back, bird enthusiasts. Get ready to embark on another thrilling adventure as we continue our journey of uncovering the fascinating family of cockatoos. In previous parts we got to know 10 different cockatoos. Let's move on and become more familiar with this feathered head-crested friends. Before that, don't forget to subscribe. Major Mitchell's cockatoo, also known as leadbeater's cockatoo or pink cockatoo, is a species of medium-sized cockatoo native to the arid and semi-arid regions of Australia. It is named after Major Sir Thomas Mitchell, an early Australian explorer and surveyor. These cockatoos are known for their playful and intelligent nature. They are highly social birds that form strong pair bonds and live in small flocks. They have a loud and melodious call that can be heard over long distances. Due to habitat loss and illegal trapping for the pet trade, Major Mitchell's cockatoo is listed as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Efforts are being made to protect their natural habitats and regulate their trade to ensure their survival in the wild. Moluccan cockatoo, also known as the salmon-crested cockatoo, is a large species of cockatoo native to the Moluccan Islands in Indonesia. It is one of the largest white cockatoos, measuring about 50 to 55 centimeters in length. Moluccan cockatoos are known for their striking appearance, with a salmon-pink-colored crest on top of their head. It is important to note that Moluccan cockatoos are protected under international law due to habitat loss and illegal trapping for the pet trade. Therefore, it is crucial to ensure that any ownership or trade of these birds complies with legal regulations and supports conservation efforts. The palm cockatoo, also known as the Goliath cockatoo or black macaque, is a large species of cockatoo native to the rainforests of New Guinea and nearby islands. It is considered one of the largest cockatoo species, reaching up to 60 centimeters in length and weighing around 1 kilogram. Palm cockatoos are known for their distinctive appearance and behavior. They have a black or dark gray plumage with a large crest on their head and a unique red patch of bare skin on their cheeks that can flush when they are excited. One of the most remarkable features of palm cockatoos is their ability to use tools. They are known to use sticks or other objects to drum on hollow trees as part of their courtship display. This behavior is believed to be unique among birds and showcases their intelligence and adaptability. These birds can consume insects, larvae, and small vertebrates like lizards or birds. Unfortunately, palm cockatoos face threats such as habitat loss due to deforestation and illegal trapping for the pet trade. Conservation efforts are being made to protect these magnificent birds and ensure their survival in the wild. The red-tailed black cockatoo, Calyptorhynchus banksii, is a large species of cockatoo native to Australia. It is known for its striking appearance, with predominantly black feathers and a bright red tail. The males have a characteristic bright red patch on their head, while the females have a smaller yellow patch. They are one of the largest species of cockatoos, measuring around 60 to 70 centimeters. The red-tailed black cockatoo is considered an iconic species in Australia but faces several threats to its population. Habitat loss due to land clearing, logging, and urbanization has significantly impacted their numbers. Additionally, illegal poaching for the pet trade has also contributed to their decline. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these beautiful birds and ensure their survival in the wild. The red-vented cockatoo, scientifically known as Cockatiel hematuropia, is a species of cockatoo native to the Philippines and Indonesia. It is named after the distinctive red patch of feathers on its lower back, which is often hidden by its wings when at rest. These medium-sized parrots have a predominantly white plumage with a yellowish crest on their heads. Due to habitat loss and illegal trapping for the pet trade, the red-vented cockatoo is listed as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Conservation efforts are being made to protect their populations and ensure their survival in the wild. As I mentioned in previous parts and as you noticed in all three parts, we are the main threat for these birds. They did not go extinct. Not yet, but they will, if we don't care for them. Many animals went extinct because of us. We cannot bring them back, but we can protect what's left of them. People did not care about animals close to extinction, and now we don't have many of them. We are in the similar spot. Are we going to lose more animals? Care a little bit more for all animals and our nature. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today, we will dive into the introduction of the wonderful world of the cockatoo family for the last time. If you have not seen previous parts, make sure to do it after this video. By the way, don't forget to subscribe. The slender-billed corella, scientifically known as Cockatiel tenuirostris, is a species of medium-sized white cockatoo with predominantly white plumage. They have a distinctive slender, pale blue bill and a small crest on the top of their head. Their eyes are dark brown, and their legs and feet are gray. These corellas are found in various habitats across Australia. Slender-billed corellas are highly social birds that form large flocks consisting of hundreds or even thousands of individuals. Their diet primarily consists of seeds, nuts, fruits, berries, flowers, roots, and agricultural crops like wheat and barley. This sometimes brings them into conflict with farmers. The slender-billed corella is listed as a species of least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. However, local populations can face threats from habitat loss due to land clearing and urbanization. The sulfur-crested cockatoo, scientifically known as Cockatiel gallerita, is a large and majestic bird native to Australia, Papua New Guinea, and Indonesia. Predominantly white with a distinctive yellow crest on top of its head. It has a powerful beak that is black in color and can be used for various tasks like cracking nuts or preening feathers. On average, they measure around 45 to 50 centimeters, 18 to 20 inches, in length. These cockatoos are omnivorous and have a varied diet. They primarily feed on seeds, nuts, fruits, berries, and vegetation. They also consume insects, larvae, and small animals like lizards or snails. The sulfur-crested cockatoo is listed as a species of least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. However, habitat loss due to deforestation and illegal pet trade pose threats to their population in certain regions. Western corella, also known as the western long-billed corella or Cockatiel pastinator, is a medium-sized parrot with a length of about 40 to 45 centimeters, 16 to 18 inches. They have predominantly white plumage with a pinkish hue on their underparts. They have a distinctive long, curved bill that is gray in color native to Australia. Western Corellas are highly social birds that form large flocks, often numbering in the hundreds or even thousands. They are known for their loud screeching calls that can be heard from a distance. These parrots are diurnal and spend their days foraging for food and socializing with other members of their flock. Their diet primarily consists of seeds, nuts, fruits, berries, and vegetation. They also feed on crops such as wheat and barley, which can sometimes bring them into conflict with farmers. The conservation status of Western Corellas is currently listed as least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. However, habitat loss due to land clearing and urbanization poses a threat to their populations in some areas. The white-crested cockatoo, also known as the Cockatiel alba, is a large species of cockatoo native to Indonesia. The white-crested cockatoo is predominantly white in color with a distinctive crest of feathers on its head that can be raised or lowered depending on its mood. It has a sturdy build and can grow up to 18 inches, 45 centimeters, in length. Their diet primarily consists of seeds, nuts, fruits, berries, and vegetation. They also have a strong beak that allows them to crack open hard shells to access food. White-crested cockatoos are known for their playful and social nature. They are highly intelligent birds and require mental stimulation through toys and interaction with their owners. The white-crested cockatoo is listed as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature due to habitat loss caused by deforestation and illegal pet trade. The yellow-crested cockatoo, also known as the lesser sulfur-crested cockatoo, is a species of parrot native to the islands of Indonesia. The yellow-crested cockatoo is a medium-sized parrot, measuring around 34 to 38 centimeters, 13 to 15 inches, in length. It has a predominantly white plumage with a distinctive yellow crest on top of its head. The crest can be raised or lowered depending on the bird's mood. Yellow-crested cockatoos primarily feed on seeds, nuts, fruits, berries, and insects. They have strong beaks that help them crack open tough shells to access their food. Unfortunately, the yellow-crested cockatoo is classified as critically endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Habitat loss due to deforestation and illegal pet trade are the main reasons for its declining population. Several conservation organizations are working towards protecting this endangered species by implementing measures to combat habitat loss and illegal trade. Captive breeding programs have also been established to help increase their numbers. The yellow-tailed black cockatoo, also known as Calyptorhynchus funreus, is a large species of cockatoo native to southeastern Australia. The yellow-tailed black cockatoo is a striking bird with predominantly black feathers and distinct yellow markings on its tail feathers. It has a large crest on its head that can be raised or lowered depending on its mood. This cockatoo is one of the largest species of black cockatoos, measuring around 55 to 65 centimeters, 22 to 26 inches, in length and weighing between 600 to 900 grams. They are most commonly seen in the eastern and southeastern parts of Australia. The yellow-tailed black cockatoo has a varied diet that consists mainly of seeds from native trees such as eucalyptus, casuarina, and banksia. They also feed on fruits, nuts, and insects. The yellow-tailed black cockatoo is listed as a species of least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. However, habitat loss due to deforestation remains a significant threat to their population. In Aboriginal culture, these birds hold spiritual significance and are often depicted in traditional art forms. And there you have it. This was the last part of the cockatoo family. Hope you have enjoyed it. What we have learned is that how much effect we have on the environment. We saw how many of the cockatoos are endangered and the reason of that. Please pay a bit more attention to our environment and animals. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.